Heyo everybody, Haku here with this week's read-through for The Promised Neverland. This time we got chapters 133 through 136, the next four of them. And sorry my voice is already dead from recording read-through yesterday. And usually I'm fine, but I noticed recording a short video before this that I am not as fine as I thought I was. My voice keeps cracking up a lot. But either way, I'm excited to read the next four. Again, we're almost caught up. It's pretty much another week or two until we're caught up, if I continue going at this pace. So I'm incredibly excited. Let's get into reading. Last time, Ray and Emma went to the other side, and they found the Gracefield house there. And like I said, I think it's going to be a thing where if it wasn't Ray and Emma, they would have found something else. I think what they see is kind of dependent on the person seeing it. It's sort of a weird spiritual-y thing, which is weird because so much of this series is more science-y. But yeah, I'm excited to read. Let's actually get into it. We see Emma and Ray there. The place where they ended up is the house. Why? We just came through the entrance to the 7 walls, and that door disappeared into thin air. There's no return, huh? We can only go forward. Coming in. Oh, here we go. If the site will load. Also, I'll probably be super paranoid as usual, checking my recording again and again, because with long videos like this, I'm always like, oh man, I really don't want to lose the recording. We got The Promised Neverland, Chapter 133, Come Play. A one-way ticket towards their future, onward to seeing the onwards to the house, seeing it unlike ever before. This has got to be crazy, because it's been years to them. Man, it's really our old home. The house, just like it's always been. Is this for real? There's no doubt it's the house, but is it the real one? But there's something off. It's missing the noise. That's it, it's way too quiet. I wonder if it's empty. Let's check it out. And they hear a kya-ha-ha. Okay. And something's tumbling down the steps? A ball. Come play. And they point their guns at it. And all of a sudden a door in the floor. And Emma's falling back into it. Ray reaches out for her, but it closes behind her. Okay. Ray, it's Emma's voice from the 2nd floor. Emma, where are you? Shout if you can hear me. What's happening? And things are getting all distorted. Ray. And he sees Isabella and the kids. Mama. Welcome back, Ray. And she hugs him. Oh, you've become so big. And he pushes her away. Who are you? Come play. Come play. And all the kids are grabbing onto him. Connie. How? And Seti. There's just no way. Just who are you people? Ray, you come play too. Oh, and he's a little kid now. What? Come with me, my sweet children. Come play. Come play. Man. Everybody together now. Be nice. Let's play and get along. And he sees them all as grotesque skulls. And he runs away from them. We see Emma trying to make it through the house, but it's just a maze of doors. It's like some Scooby-Doo shit. This again, no matter what door I try, I always end up in this bizarre corridor. It is some Scooby-Doo shit. Ray, is Ray also trapped in a place like this? We have to stay together. I must find him as soon as possible. And she hits the door with her gun, it looks like. Emma. And she kicks it. Alright. You're here, and it's the little kid Ray. Emma! And she starts falling in to this abyss with him. This stairwell abyss. Hey, come play. Come play, come play. And they're all in the pictures. And there's like an army of toys as well. Emma, are you okay? Ray, aren't you kind of tiny? How come? How would I know? And look who's talking. Oh! So from his perspective, he looks normal now, and she's small. What? Me too? Huh? I'm back to normal. What's happening? What in the world is this place? Come play, and now we see Emma's back to normal too. Come play. Come play. They again. Come play. We've met you before, right? Your insert name here. I'm just gonna keep calling him insert name here. Come play, we'll have such fun. Come play, come play. I came from the entrance like you asked. I'd like to remake the promise. What is this place? Where are you right now? I'm always in the same place, beyond the 7 walls, beyond the 7 walls. Try and come look. Find me. Will this path lead to answers? The 7 walls are here, inside this place. And like I said, the 7 walls are probably going to be like 7 trials they went through in life or something, because it looks like they're transitioning from the Gracefield house now into the, from the Gracefield house into the bunker. And that's 133 end. That was very quick and very full of the words come play. It's only been less than 6 minutes, including my intro. That was a good chapter though. I liked it. I like all this weird stuff. But yeah, I guess let's just move to 134, I suppose. I don't know what's going on anymore. The Wandering Walker is. Where is this place? What year is it? Emma? Hey Emma. Yes. She's not around anymore, huh? Oh, so to them they've been wandering around for forever, though I bet in real life time has barely moved at all. Ah yes, she's not around anymore, huh? I wonder how much time has passed since then. And we see the guns, old and decrepit, and the necklace Emma has hanging. Okay. This is cool. Who am I? And Ray is all old now. Chapter 134, Lost Boy. Alone in a Forgotten World. Again with their Neverland references. Man, come try and find me. The 7 walls are here, inside this place. And we see them descending into this vault of food. First the house, then the shelter. Okay. But the amount of doors is all wrong. So is this another game from insert name here? That message that Minerva left for us in the pen, it said that the walls will disappear. You must seek for night and day in the eyes of the dragon Kvitidala. First, head northward for 10 miles, then eastward for 10 miles, then head southward for 10 miles, then head westward for 10 miles, skyward for 10 miles, and landward for 10 miles. When the arrow stops in between the sand grains and the sun sets, in between the sand grains and the sun sets down in the east, then, to the cries of the earth, what you seek shall appear, namely, the 7 walls. So if we fulfill all conditions, the walls come out. I'm sure that riddle is the key to cross this place, and then we'll meet insert name here. Right, but according to the instructions, first we go 10 miles north, right? How would we do that? Let's try the north side door and see what's there. The compass it's working for now, I suppose. It's just like in the shelter. This one's north. And then there's just the observation room there, but it's upside down. Yeah, forget going 10 miles this way. It's the monitor room, except it's upside down. We're walking on the ceiling. Be careful. Yeah, we have to stay together this time. Nothing happened at all. Let's go back and check out the doors in the corridor. Okay. Huh? And now the dining room is sideways. The dining hall, it was clearly the corridor before, and this time the walls are the floor. We see those flowers. Okay. And then Emma opens the door to the bathroom, and it's sideways too, and she just shut it directly back. And now we have the bedroom, same thing going on. And then I'm not sure which room this is. It looks like the observation room again? The monitor room again, but this time it's turned another way. Each time you open and close a door, it goes to a different room. The normal rules of space are warped, just like in the house. It's a real maze. Ray. Oh? In the monitor room. Yeah, but this arrow wasn't here before, was it? Let me guess. Come play? Let's go. If we want to solve the riddle, we have to investigate this place first. And then the darkness began. I thought I could do it. Solve the riddle, clear this maze. I thought I could. I really thought I could defeat it. Defeat the darkness we saw in that painting. We'll be on hiatus next week, but that doesn't matter to me because I get to keep reading. Again, it was only 11 pages. The one before last was 17. So I blew through that one once again. But now we have chapter 135, The Search. And for that to be Lost Boy, I was expecting it to be more of Ray wandering around. But either way, we got 135, The Search. Before all hope, we look for you. And we get to see Sungju and Musica. Yes, my favorites. Man, look at friggin' Musica. So cool. I love the way her dress is like, it's like this woven braid kind of pattern. So cool. Alright. So are we going to get to see, my theory is Don and Gilda are going to, yep, get sent after him. I just clicked over to the next page. Sorry, my face keeps itching. I keep scratching my nose. You want to find out where Sungju and Musica are? The order they got involves their friends. Don't trust this asshole. And you want us to do it. Correct. Do not trust this asshole. Like Don and Gilda, they have to be smarter than this. They know Norman's plan. We can't afford letting the Ratri or the Royals make a move against them. I want to find them first and protect them. And then Don reacts, protect them? Emma's plan needs the cursed blood. And if she and Ray can't make it in time, and I have to kill the royals and nobles, then Musica and Sungju are their only hope. And they both look a bit distrusting. I'm still not sure whether I can believe in Emma's plan, but if the enemy gets their hands on Musica's group, they're dead. For my own sake, too, I'd prefer to avoid potential sources of instability. If we can talk with them and they agree to hide here, I'd like to take them in. And you're trusted friends of theirs, so there's a good chance. And Gilda looks untrusting. But Norman, it's been 2 years. How are we supposed to... Take a look at this. And Norman has a map. A map. I've listed the places where they're likely to wander. These points are being searched by royal soldiers, and here are demon villages and cities. They're sure to avoid these locations. Then consider the places that the demons seldom approach. Wild forests, dangerous mountain roads, areas avoided due to being considered impure, which means the royal forces aren't allowed to enter. Here, this is where we first met their group. Indeed, the areas around Gracefield are also forbidden. Other than that, we have hidden villages unknown by the Queen, the underground tunnels, caves, favorable terrain where it's easy to move while staying hidden, and with plenty of escape routes. Alright. Considering all that, I narrowed down the points where they're more likely to be hiding. He's narrowed it down a lot, they think. So if we search these places, I think the likelihood's high. A fellow fugitive knows better than anyone which hiding places are the best. I want you to find them and bring them in, before our enemies can do it. Of course you'll have an escort to ensure your safety. Can I count on you for this? Aw man, do not trust this asshole. So, what do you think? About what? And we're skipping time a little to Don and Gilda talking on the stairs. Norman probably wants to kill Musica and her group, right? We have to kill them. They're our friends, our saviors. I won't let them be killed. But Emma, they're demons too. Yeah, right. Maybe he was moved by us and changed his mind. Because if he didn't, then he's using us to draw out Musica and Sungju to kill them. We're the bait. What an asshole. Like, I really don't like Norman. Like, gosh, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Screw this guy. And now we're seeing what they told him. Can I count on you for this? Got it. But then if we question it or avoid going, he'd just find and kill them without us, right? Then, we better do as he says, pretend we buy into the story, and when we find them for real, we'll protect them. Okay, says Gilda. Alright, let's go everybody. So, are escorts you, Hayato? Hayato working as the bodyguard? Says the vet. I get what you're hinting at, but certain things are better left unsaid. No, I could never do that at all. He just went himself and said it, and Violet and Gillian are reacting. There's one more person. Oh? And what is this? Some person with wolves. This is strange. Whoa, there's 3 of them. They're dogs. I've never seen one before. Interesting. I like this person's design. This is the second escort, Aish. She's great with a gun, and her dogs are amazing at tracking. Hello, I'm Gilda. And I'm Don. Nice to meet. And they just close their eyes. Right. It's no use talking to her. She can't understand anything. Incidentally, is she also from Lambda? She's like Adam and Zazie. No, how can I explain it? She has these powers, says Yato. And now we're getting into a flashback? Wait right there, you bastards. And we have Cicero and Barbara. Zazie. Okay. And then Zazie's killing a demon. How brutal. It's okay. It's over. You'll be fine now. Okay, and that's where they find Aish. And they're speaking some other language. Okay. She was raised by demons. What a badass. How cool. So she speaks the demon language then. Yes, in the Forbidden Forest. She was saved, and then she was saved by the boss and the gang. Okay. And we see her meeting Norman. Okay. Raised by demons. She can understand their speech. She's very competent and hates the demons. Is she the one? Is she with us only to target Musica and Sungju? As if. We're not letting you. And we see Norman looking on. For the sake of... Sorry. Face keeps itching. For the sake of Musica and her friends. And for our own sake, too. For Ray and Emma. And also for Norman. Let's go. I want to stop Norman from killing himself. Please take care of Norman. I love this development for Don and Gilda. That they're not just being stupid and listening to Norman, but they've got their own plans and such. Emma, Ray, don't worry. Leave things here to... And now we see this cut to Ray, I think, in the world. We see his boots and we see a baby Emma. Damn it. And so that, like, time is getting screwed with. Now we have just a random adult Ray with baby Emma. Their ages just keep changing. Their ordeal has no end to it in sight. Wow, chapter 135 end. That was a good chapter. That was the best of the 3 so far. It really was. That was really good. So yeah, only one more. We're blowing through this one this week, but I'm running behind anyway by a day, so I guess blowing through it still kind of works. But yeah, 136, and we have a color cover here. A hidden paradise, the family awaits. Alright. Okay, in celebration of volume 14 and the parody Jokeland and extra color illustration. Alright. Moving along. Now we have a 2-page color illustration. Ooh, this is good. All them with their umbrellas with their numbers on them. Rain or shine. Oh, that's good. That's a good piece. Either way, we're into the actual chapter now, it would seem. And they're hearing "come play again" multiple times. Oh, so yeah. Before, like I said, it was the bunker, and now we see they're exploring through Goldie Pond, the village there. And they find their way back in the shelter. We're here yet again. I've already lost count. Just a manner of speaking, of course. Emma and I both keep exact counts. It's our 32nd time following this arrow into the monitor room. All in all, we've been to the monitor room 145 times. This is a maze. The same places come up again and again, but each time each room changes a little bit. Alright, and we see them following the arrows. They're very trusting of these arrows. We never know which room will be behind a door. Even if we follow the same path in the same way, the destination changes. There's no pattern. All this work, and we still don't have a single clue how to solve it. It's not just the rules of space that don't make sense. Time is also messed up. The laws of physics themselves. Oh, and we see different dates on the boards, and of course their ages being different. Everything here is madness. There's not a single thing to rely on. Crap, just what the hell is this? All this confusion and uncertainty, we might as well be in the quantum universe. Are these hallucinations? Dreams? No, I can still distinguish dream from reality. This is real. Where's toys to play with? Listen, Ray. If insert name here can do all this, then what is he even really? Hell if I know. There you go. Thank you. He's losing it. But I think I get the idea now. About the nature of the 7 walls. First head northward for 10 miles, eastward for 10 miles, southward for 10 miles, westward for 10 miles, skyward for 10 miles, landward for 10 miles. When the arrow stops between the sand grains, the sun sets down in the east, then, to the cries of the earth, what you seek shall appear, namely, the 7 walls. All the same distance, you're just going to go back right where you started, damn it. The 7 walls. There's no such place in the demon world. It must be like this. That which separates us from him. What do you think that is? What exists in this maze that allows him to transcend freely while preventing us from going through? Space and time? Yeah, now that I think about it, the symbols in that temple. They were important hints. They represented a cube and an hourglass. North, east, south, west, skyward, downward. That's 6 directions. The 6 sides of a cube. That's space. And the arrow stopping between the sand grains is time, standing still. So the same verse refers to to time in the second part. The 6 spatial directions add time, that's 7. They're the physical limits that rule reality. These are its walls. The boundaries we call space and time, maybe these are in themselves the 7 walls. But then, what about what you seek shall appear? What'll be revealed and how? And also, if the 7 walls are space and time, then crossing the 7 walls means transcending space-time, which means we can only escape this maze if we transcend the laws of physics? How are we supposed to do that? That's the thing. When the arrow stops in between the sand grains and the sun sets down in the east, that sounds like time stopping and rewinding. And yet, pausing time or making it go backwards is obviously something we humans can't do. Even if we could, it's unclear how we'd cross the walls that are supposed to be revealed. We figured out what the 7 walls are, but I feel even more lost about what to do now. And then Emma looks concerned too, of course. Right, what should we do? How to escape this maze? How can we cross the 7 walls and meet insert name here? Damn it all. If we take too long to find out the solution, we won't leave here in time to stop Norman's plan. What's more, my senses are getting weirder the more we wander in this maze. It feels like losing focus would be dangerous. How much time has passed? Where is this? Who am I? What's even real? Is all this a dream? There's no end to this. I'm starting to get funny in the head. And they keep going. And they start finding, doors that just lead to brick walls. There's something different about this room, says Emma. And they open a window, and it leads out of a cupboard into the wasteland we saw before. A desert? Okay. Finally, a new place. When the arrow stops between the sand grains and the sun sets down in the east. Here we have the sun and sand, right? Time to stop time and make it go back. Can we do that here? So, here may be where we solve it. But how? Well, let's try shooting an arrow at that sandstorm. Okay, we've nothing to lose, so let's try all we can think of and see if anything works. And Emma turns into a little kid. Again? What? Ray, we have to start. And she turns into a baby. Emma, are you okay? Crap, I'm going back to the previous room for now. But he probably can't, can he? Oh, and she turns into puzzle pieces. What? Emma? I search and search, and there's nothing. Yes, I can't anymore. And we see him starting to dry out, and these creatures start coming around him. Man, it's getting crazy. Oh, I get it. The 6 ceiling paintings, the last one, of day and night. There were no demons in it. The demons pictured in the previous ones. They never arrived there. Like me. We all get lost in the maze, then we lose ourselves. We're lost and forgotten. So, you guys too, on all the figures of the demons that tried before. Hear the shadows of the past. Who am I? Emma? Norman? I'm sorry. I can't any longer. What's that? Who's that over there? Who? The light comes in a flash. Ray! And Emma jumps out of the room. I think I get it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's where we end after these 4 chapters. I enjoyed it. It's whatever it feels like. I don't know. The explanation of the demons and everything was very scientific and reasonable. So for this to be so weird and out there and transcending space-time and all that, there's not really an inherent logic to it yet. So it makes it kind of hard to follow, which I mean is kind of the point for Emma and Ray, but I don't know, it's just kind of, there's no like inherent logic to what they were doing. It's not like we're watching Emma and Ray solve these mysteries to get from place to place. We just kind of saw them wandering, following the arrows until they got wherever. So it's not like we really feel like we saw them conquer something. It's more of just like they've just been going through something. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, either way, I'm excited for next time. And then we'll be pretty much caught up next time, and then the time after that will probably be the catch-up video. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these 4 chapters, what you thought of my thoughts on them and all that. Subscribe for more. The Promised Neverland, much more on the channel. I think my favorite part of these might have been the Don and Gilda stuff, honestly. I really like the development for them. If you want to link, if you want to link to the Discord server, it's freedom for anyone. Just ask and I can give you a link. Follow on Twitter if you want. I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon, link will be in the description, like usual from now on. So yeah, that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.